Hey everyone, Dan here. Before we get into it, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like and subscribe button and keep in mind that these are my own thoughts, opinions, and ideas. These are not meant to be, nor should you take them as investment or trading advice in any way, shape, or form. Do your own due diligence, put in the work for yourself, and make your decisions based on that. Enjoy. All right, folks, here we are after market close on Friday, October 6th. We're going to take a look at AVTX today. So checking out where things situated from yesterday into today, and then we'll flip over to the daily chart, and then we will flip over to the think or swim study and see where things are situated there. So yesterday, nice double push off of this 1238 level that we had on the chart, and that included right at open, and then that gave it a nice push up here to 1396, pull down, didn't even need to come all the way down to 1323, and then again skip the level, nice pull up all the way to 1531, reconfirmed on the 1467, and then tried a big push at 1588, rejected off of there, held this 1460 into the after hours and pre-market. Now lost it quickly at pre-market, but then quickly regained it, tried to build a base over, lost it again. So it just kind of fought, between these three levels today, 1531 down to 1396, and sort of settled there into close itself. So, that said, with this big push yesterday at close, this still resulted in, even though it looks like, a relatively tame day, just kind of waffling around between three levels, that was down almost 12%. But this is just more indicative of how much of a roller coaster AVTX is at the moment. It can have what seems to be a relatively blah day, and that can still be a move in the double digits of percentages. Like this one yesterday obviously incorporated many more levels, right? So if we look on the daily here, still have our enormo gap to the upside over there. But, here we're sort of situated. We had this big candle yesterday where the run-up was almost 19%. And like we said, drawing down quite a bit today. But we see a similar structure here to here, though this candle is situated in a position where it's much more engulfed by the previous candle, right? So a very much inside candle kind of day today. The levels, I'm happy with how they're holding up, so I'm not sort of prone to make any big changes there. What I would want to see if I were an AVTX bull is coming back over this high here. We had this drawdown and then a push up. So if you want to count this as sort of, a high and then a pullback, we could say that the green days this week, we had higher highs and higher lows, right, than in previous days. But what I'd want to see here is a real swing, to get a real swing high in. And then even if it pulls back a little bit, get a real swing low in that's much higher than this. That would make me feel more comfortable as a bull on AVTX, that there is some juice left to be squeezed in this move, because right now, like we said, it's just kind of batting itself around here. But it's within a huge range. It's from about 16 all the way down to about 11. So it's percentage-wise a huge range, but it is just kind of stuck in there. So to my mind, we need some swings, and we need those highs to be getting higher and the lows to be getting higher. You see the lows have been doing a good job of staying higher recently, but we really need this high to be overcome, and then even if there's a little bit of a pullback and then a push for this high here, then I would feel much more confident in the ability for AVTX to have a more sustained run. We could put in a little bit of an uptrend support here and see if that persists or not. Let's see where this might situate. Somewhere around here. Could see if this could continue to hold. This way we at least have sort of an idea or scope or a range in mind if we do get pullbacks, right? To not sort of freak out if the pullback is still within the range of the uptrend support. And that's nice, sort of relaxed uptrend support. It's nothing that's too crazy. It's not super steep. It's not super aggressive. And so, it's something that it certainly could maintain. That said, counterintuitively to what I just said, it could come down if it came down relatively quickly and put in a lower low than this candle, maybe even this candle, but that would be pretty tough, but maybe, and still maintain the uptrend support. But that would really make me question the veracity of the uptrend support. So still a relatively new trend line, so I would want to see it tested a few more times as we work through these levels to feel confident that it's going to have some staying power. But otherwise, it could bust really quickly because, like I said, it's really only settled on this a few times in the last few days. Now, flipping over to the Think or Swim study, we're here on the 10-minute now, just to sort of see, with today's boring day, how it sort of played about in the channel. Push off here, this is the 180 to 200 EMA cloud, found support over there at open, and then struggled with the mid-range of the channel, and then big push here down through that and confirmed that cloud as resistance as the day progressed. So we're around here at noon, pushed all the way down through the lower bound of the channel. What do we always look for when something leaves the channel? Look for it to revert to the mid-range of the channel. So it then drew itself back. Nice strong motion there to the mid-range of the channel, that bright blue line, and then just kind of wrestled with it into close today. So while I'm not happy, if I'm an AVTX bull, with a day where we're down double digits percentage-wise, I am at least happy with the late day motion that brought this price action and these candles from outside of the lower bound of the channel quickly and relatively smoothly to retest the mid-range. That could result in, further confirmation of resistance and sell-off in the days ahead. But as it pertains to today, it didn't bleed out of the channel and just continue to lose price in that sort of fashion. So I'm at least looking at that as the potential for this, like we said, this candle inside today to be able to manifest and grow, continuing to put in some higher lows and maybe higher highs in the days ahead. All right, folks, I hope that you had a good trading week and that you have a nice long weekend. And as always, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next video.